3 moments from this week history. What year was it?
So help me God. So help me God.
A new swing vote on the Supreme Court.
Judge and now Justice Kennedy. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It appears that Pan American Flight 103 was bombed. Terrorism.
270 killed over Lockerbie, Scotland. And the opening night for Broadway's longest-running show.
The Phantom is obviously far more an old-fashioned Broadway musical. I mean, it is very theatrical at the end of the day.
Was it 1986, 1987, or 1988? What year was it? When did Justice Kennedy and Phantom of the Opera debut? 24 years ago, 1988. And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice as we learned overnight of a sad milestone, the 2,000th death of an American service member in Afghanistan, our country's longest war. This week, the Pentagon released the names of 3 service members killed in Afghanistan. And finally, your voice this week. Today's question comes from Christy Johnson. How do you book guests, keep them from fighting before the shows begin, and decide timing and content? That is a good question, Christy. We look for experienced, well-informed, and insightful analysts, people with strong opinions who aren't afraid to mix it up. But as you can see from this green room surveillance cam, everyone gets along just fine before the red light goes on. As for timing and content, that's determined mostly by the week's events. By the end of the roundtable, I hope everyone watching has a good handle on what happened in politics that week and what to look for in the week ahead. And just a reminder, you can ask me questions all week long on Twitter at @Stephanopoulos and also on Facebook. That's all for us today. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. Check out World News with David Muir tonight and tune in Wednesday for special coverage of One on One, the candidates debate, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific.